you simple unit testing. So I'm just creating a new just node file, and I'll just say like unit testing. So I'm just creating a new node project, and it's 10. I guess it's okay. So I created it, and it doesn't have anything. If you see, just it has packages. So there are two different ways of unit testing. So the the one so one would be um, unit testing. Oh, it would be the test-driven development and behavior-driven development. So test-driven development is the one that I like. So there are a lot of like differences, BTD and TDD, but the thing is TDD is good when you're developing. Uh, so why do we need it first of all? Test-driven development is good when you're developing a project and you want to be sure that you are covered to all the problems. Usually, test-driven development is to catch the problems, not just to see whether it works. Because when you develop a project, you know that it works because you tried it a lot, and you just let it go. But there would be a problem when you will have some scenarios that you didn't take into consideration. This is where this test-driven development goes. Like, let's say we have um, AWS package. So let me find AWS handler. So this is the Lambda function. So, and let's say this. This is just regular handler. So export handler, some function, some event, and let's say you have, for example, a Lambda project, Lambda function where you will receive the name and last name, and you will return full name. So let's try this. So you're receiving event, so you will say let first name, last name, event, and then you will return. You will just return first name and last name. Okay, so how do we test that? To test the to test the lambda function, this is what we do. Like we just do create a test folder, and inside we'll just create, for example, test. So this is just the main test. In here, what you do, you just say const index is equal to require, and you just call index. In here, you will say let full name index dot handler. And here you're sending what did I call it? First name, last name. Okay, you will say first name f1 and last name shape. Oops, I forgot the last name. Okay, last name Sharipov. So let's test this. Node. Oops. If I call index, this I always forget. I wouldn't see anything because this index doesn't do anything. I need to call this test.js. So I'll do node, and I'll call test and test. And because test received everything, but I didn't log it, so I'll just console log full name. Now if I call, I receive the promise. Oh, let me remove this promise. I don't need this for now. This is what I need. So I'm receiving this, so I'm testing the function here. But we need three plugins. So I'll just say npm install is development. Like the short notation of save dev, and I'll call Mocha. This is the main testing framework. Then asserts is chai, and NYC. I don't know how to spell this. Is the NYC. It does the code coverage, so I'll show you what it means. So we installed that. While it's installing, so testing one function, usually you wouldn't have this kind of stuff. You will have directory of, for example, um, components or whatever the name it comes like, and let's say components. So in components, you will have a JavaScript file. It will say concat name. So this concat name will do all this job. So it will just do, for example, module.experts full name is equal to function, and it will return, and it's waiting for input and return. Say it will do the same thing. Let's copy this and just do this. And here I'll just call it event, so I'm not renaming this. So model expert is we need this one. Concat name is equal to require, and so, and because it's inside, where am I? Index. Okay. Components concat name. So here I'll just say return concat name full name, and I'm sending event. So now if I run, oops. So I'm receiving the same thing. So the test, everything is working, but we added this new index file. So now let's do the testing part. So I want to be sure that everything works fine. So I'll say concat name dot spec dot js. So here I'll say describe, and I'll say concat name, and I don't need anything, and I'll say it should return a full name. So here I'll say, let me import the file first. Is equal to require, and because I'm in the test function, I'll need to go up and into components. So I'll say go up, and I'll say component concat name. So here I'll say assert. Oh, I didn't import it yet. Okay, I'll say cons assert. This is chai, and it's called chai, the one that we imported. It has this assert component, and I'll say require assert. So here I can say assert equal, and I can call concat name, full name, and I'll just give the event here. I'll just copy that, and here I'll just send the same thing. So I'll say this should be equal to, and I'll just say Mocha. And as you see, we have here one space, and I don't have space. I think the concat name has one space. So here I have two spaces, and if I remove it and I call again, so it's passing. So this is passed. But the thing is, we need to have one failed, at least one failed scenario. So I'll say it should return, it should throw error, and if input is empty. So here input of, instead of that, I'm returning and I'm expecting, not expecting anything. I should say it throws. In here I'll say it should be a function. The throws cannot call a function. It needs to throw an error, and I'll say error thrown. So now if I call that full name error, so error is thrown. But here, if I run this, it shouldn't throw an error. You see, missing space is error. So the error is not thrown because we do not cover this. So here on our concat name component, we should check. We should check this. We'll say if no first name or no last name, I'll say throw no error. So let's try again. And if you see, this is throwing an error. So this way you will know that last name or first name empty. You can check one of them. And now if I do the same thing, it should throw an error. And here I'll, instead of empty, I'll just say first name, and I'm just sending this first name. And let's try again. 3 passing because here the first name is empty and it's throwing an error. So this way, anytime you add something anywhere in your project, you can just write Mocha and it will work. But there's another thing. You need to be sure that you're covering all your tests. For that, there is NYC, and it's, you can call it like this, and it will show you that everything is covered, everything is fine. So I hope this helps. You can modify, you can add a lot of stuff, but this is the beginning, this is the simple explanation. I hope this helps. Thank you very much.